So we're just going to start in a nice, relaxed, cross-legged position, if that works for you. If that's not so great for you, you can be up just in hero pose. That's fine also. So we're just going to mobilize slightly. So then when we come down into our supported postures, we don't hopefully feel too tight in our joints. So we're just going to take our head just down to take our right ear down to our right shoulder. Move your chin round to the front and your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll the head back round to the front and to the shoulder. We'll just do this a few more times. I invite you to move with your own breath. Throughout this whole practice, I just want to remind you to breathe deeply and easy. We won't do any particular pranayama in this practice. I just want you to breathe easily and deeply at your own pace. And then bring your head back up. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. So we're just rolling our shoulders backwards. Sorry if you can hear mine crunch. And then roll them forwards. Sweep our right arm over to the left. Come on back up. So not a huge stretch, just more of a gentle sweeping. Rocking from side to side. One more. Come back to center. Just gonna make some small circles with our hips as we're sat here. So some kind of like Sufi grinds. So just pelvis is going forward to the side and back. It should feel really nice on the lower back. Almost rocking around from sitting bone to sitting bone. Making some circles with those hips. And in the other direction. Can really kind of arch through that lower back, if that makes sense. You can get a bit more of a stretch if you're feeling a bit stiff in your lower back. So chest out at the front, curve in the lower back. And one more. Wonderful. Now we're going to keep that left knee folded in and extend out our right leg. So kind of in a very soft Janusarsana. Toes just gently pointing up to the ceiling of our extended leg. Just going to move our torso round to face our extended leg. And then gently, we don't need to fold all the way over, just bend over that front leg a little. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. Bring yourself back up to sitting. Then we're just going to twist round towards our bent knee. And just a little further round if that feels good. So our left knee should be bent. So we've got our left hand on the mat just beside us. We're now going to push down so our shin bone of the left leg is on the floor. Raise up our right hand. Gently open. One more breath. And come down. Wonderful. Going to swap our legs over so our left leg extends, our right leg folds up. Knee pointing out to the side. Toes of our extended leg gently pointing to the ceiling. Breathe in tall. Breathe out. We'll just gently fold over our leg to wherever feels good for you today. One more breath. Bring yourself up. Then we're going to twist round towards our folded knees. So we're going to twist round towards the right. Our left hand just goes on the floor behind us. It's nice to go up on your fingertips just to remain tall. So we can remain tall but soft. And just take another breath here. I'm going to bring that right shin down on the floor. Push up through our right hand. Bring our left up to the sky, just softly. And have a small stretch. Bring yourself back down. Wonderful. Lovely. We're now going to move into our supported postures. So if you could grab your bolster or pillows, and we're going to take a couple of blocks or books if you have them. And take your bolster and we're just popping that bolster on an incline. Okay, so it's up a little bit. Then position the base of your spine just against the bottom of the bolster there. Our legs are coming out into a diamond shape. We're going to go back into a reclined Baddha Konasana. So if you just hold on to the bolster and gently lower yourself down, just check that that's a good place for you. Feels comfortable. Just going to be here for a few minutes. If you want more blocks or cushions to raise it higher, please do. Or you can even take the blocks out and just have the bolster on the floor if that feels more comfortable for you. Just take a moment to play and find that comfortable position. Once you're there, I invite you just to take your left hand up onto your heart space, your right hand down on your womb space. Close your eyes. Just breathe deeply. With each inhale and each exhale, the breath moving between your two hands. it starts feeling too tense in your shoulders, keeping your hands in this position, you can gently open the arms, just rest the back of the hands on the floor beside you. And if you feel you need any support under your knees, you can just quietly take your blocks and just pop them under your knees to support yourself. As we move through this practice today, just make sure that you make this practice your own. You can do just the one pose. If you're happy here, you can stay in this pose for the rest of the class. Or you can move through all of the postures. If anyone feels great as we're moving through, stick with it. It's all good. So as we're inhaling, you can almost feel a light traveling up from our womb space to our heart. And as we exhale, we can feel that light moving down from our heart to our womb space. Just picture this light traveling up and down, moving between these two energetic centers in your body. On your next out breath, I invite you to extend your legs out just straight in front of you. So you're lying in a straight line. Take your arms out to the side, spread them wide, around shoulder height. So you're getting more of a stretch across the front of the shoulders. So you almost look like you're in a T shape. You can offer our hearts to the universe. And just breathe deeply. As we let the love within us just radiate outward. And the love that's outside us can enter into our heart space. If at any time you feel too physically uncomfortable in a position, please just gently alter the way that you're lying. Keep your eyes closed. Make yourself comfortable. Give yourself permission to relax. And if the idea of relaxing is hard, don't give yourself a tough time about it. Just do the best you can. That's all any of us can do at any time. Be aware of what arises within you. Do not attach yourself to any of these thoughts. Thoughts and feelings have space to emerge when the body is still. You do not need to tell anybody these thoughts that emerge in these times of stillness. You do not need to revisit these thoughts if you don't want to. And you do not even need to understand what comes up sometimes. You can simply allow these feelings and thoughts to arise and let them pass on through. And 3 more breaths. If you want to move to the next posture, then we shall. Or if you're happy staying here, you can stay here. We're moving slowly. Put your hands to the floor and very slowly bring yourself up to sitting. Keep your eyes soft as you open them to move. We're going to take our legs a little wider than the mat width. Bring our bolsters round in front of us. We can take our blocks to make a little bridge. Pop our bolster on top. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold supported. Now you may just want to play around with the height a moment, that's fine. You may want the second bolster or cushions on top. If you want this extra height and you have sore breasts or large breasts, you may just want to stagger the bolsters so there's room for your breasts as you're folding over. So just find the height that you'd like for this wide-legged forward fold. Now when you've found the position you want to be in, just fold forwards. Be sure you're comfortable. You can always pop a block or a cushion just under your bottom as well. That just enables you to really get into a nice, comfortable, supported position. So then just lean forwards, resting on the right side of your face. Gently close your eyes. And then we'll just stay here for a couple of minutes before we move our heads over to the other side. At any time you need to just bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor to take any pressure off the back of your legs. You can do so. Just breathe deeply and allow yourself to release down. Now turn your head so you're resting on the left side of your face. Now we're going to get ready to move into our next pose, if that's where you wish to go. So we're going to fold. So gently come up, sit in, keep those eyes soft. Going to bend the right knee. It's a supported kind of pigeon that we're coming into now. So we're going to bend the right leg, bring our foot towards our groin. Bring ourselves up to a kneeling. Just move our bolsters out of the way for a moment. Instead of extending the left leg right out behind you, we're going to keep a bend in it. So our left knee is pointing out towards the side of the mat with our shin just coming down in line with the edge of the mat. We're going to take a block, pop it under our right buttock. Okay, so it's almost more like a mermaid. And we can take our bolster in front of us. Again, you can make a higher bolster if that works for you, if that's what you'd like today. Now we just bend down and then cradle our bolster. Feel free to bring this back knee up. So there's less of a stretch in the front of the groin. In fact, if we bring that knee up, our left knee up more towards the bolster, just really hug down. We're resting on the right side of our face. Arms cradling the bolster. Our right knee to the right of the bolster, our left knee to the left of the bolster. Block under the right buttock. And just rest down here. There's no compression on the abdomen in any of these postures. Just allow yourself to breathe and sink down into the bolster. Remember any thoughts that come into your mind, just let them pass through. And take 3 more breaths. And then move into this position on the other side. Keeping your eyes soft. To remove the block from the right buttock. come up into a kneeling over the bolsters and shift our weight over to the other side, nice and gently and softly. We'll pop the block underneath our left buttock, our knee pointing up to the side, to the left side of the bolster. So our right knee is a bit lower, pointing out towards the side. Our right shin can be parallel with the side of the mat. Just bring the heel in more towards the buttock if that's more comfortable. And just bring yourself down. We're going to be resting on the left side of our face now. Again, you can just play with the position of your right knee for a moment. Do you want it lower down, further towards the end of your mat, or a little higher up, nearer the bolster? Whichever's most comfortable for you to rest here for a couple of minutes. So from here, we're going to move into child's pose, if that's where you'd like to go next. So keep the bolsters in the same position and keep your eyes closed while you do this. I'm just going to take that block out from underneath our buttock. Come onto all fours over your bolsters. Touch your toes together, your knees go wide. And then just bring yourself down with the right side of your head resting on the bolsters. Arms very gently cradling them. So the bolsters are in between your knees. In a wide-legged child's pose. Just cradling those cushions. Allow any tension in your shoulders to melt. Give yourself permission just to sink down. Allow yourself to feel safe and supported by your props, by the ground. And then just turn your head to the other side and rest on the opposite side of your face. Only 3 more breaths. I'm going to invite you to move into Shavasana for our final relaxation. If you're comfortable here, please stay here. But if you'd like to move into a Shavasana, just gently use your hands to bring yourself up to sitting. Keep your eyes soft as you just move your bolsters out of the way. We're going to use one to support our knees as we're lying down. You may also want a cushion underneath your head. Or if you want to stay in child's pose for relaxation, that's fine too. We'll just take the bolster under the knees. Gently lie back. Find your perfect resting point. And just allow yourself to close your eyes. Allow your hands to rest in Yoni Mudra on your womb space. You can have your hand on your heart and your womb space. Or you can simply let your hands just rest where they rest. Find the optimum position for you for your final relaxation. And as we rest here, just gently breathing in and out. A gentle inhalation and exhalation. Just feeling a soft energy moving around the body. We're just going to move down through the body, just noticing what's happening. Become aware of the natural rhythm of your breath with each and every exhale. Just feel your body slowly releasing into the support of the earth beneath you. Just notice where your body connects with the earth, and with each and every exhale, allow your body to feel more and more supported. Feel the air around your body. Notice any sounds and smells, but don't focus on them. Just allow them to be around you. Just be totally aware of your body and how supported it feels right at this moment. Become aware of each breath that you take as it moves in and out of your body. Sensation of the air as you inhale and exhale. Know that you are safe and supported. Take a moment to notice the stillness in your body. And with the next breath, breathe into your heart space. Feel a gentle warmth radiating with gratitude for being present right here, right now. Continue breathing into your heart space, and as you do, going to repeat the following affirmation 3 times. Just in your mind, but allow it to travel to your heart. And just be aware of any emotions that you feel as you say it to yourself. I am the most beautiful soul. I am ready to let go, and I release all that is holding me back. I am the most beautiful soul. I am ready to let go, and I release all that is holding me back. I am the most beautiful soul. I am ready to let go and release all that is holding me back. As you lie here, feeling emotions attached to that affirmation, know that you are safe and you are held right now. Just let your breath move in and out of your body in its natural rhythm. Allow your body to release and relax and feel supported. Love is not something you need to look for. Beauty is not something you need to look for. These things are already within you. Allow yourself to relax and release and just let go. Allow your own innate beauty to flow. Allow the love you have for yourself to take care of your body and your soul. Breathe in and out gently as you begin to perceive within you a growing flux of bliss. Believe in yourself and know that you've got this. In a few more breaths, we'll start bringing ourselves round from our relaxation. If you have time and you'd like to stay here, then please do. Otherwise, you can gently follow my voice and bring yourself back into the space, back into the room, back into your body. You can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Allowing your body to wake back up gently and slowly. If you'd like to get up, You can gently roll over onto your right hand side with your eyes still closed. Push the bolster out of the way. And once you've taken some breaths there, you can gently bring yourself back up to sitting. And rub our hands together to generate some warmth. We can place our hands over our heart. Allow yourself to feel the warmth and love that you have, not only for the universe, but for yourself. Believe you are special. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today.